Tell me, why bombing civilian infrastructures? Even if you suspect that the military is using them, but largely these infrastructures are being used by civilians. You see, today the Americans and the Israelis have done something in Iran that I think is not being fair to the people of Iran and whom they promise that they are trying to save or to help. Between America and Israel, one of them has bombed one of the the tallest bridge in Iran, not only in Iran but in the entire Middle East. The B1 bridge that connects Tehran and Karaj has been bombed. Earlier today, the Iranians announced that Israel has bombed that bridge, the B1 bridge, and it has been rendered useless. It cannot be used. Then later in the day, Donald Trump released a statement on Truth Social bragging about it, which I think is not being fair. As a leader of a civilized world, Donald Trump should not have done that. He said the biggest breach in Iran comes tumbling down, never to be used again. Much more to follow. It is time for Iran to make a deal before it is too late, and there is nothing left of what still could become a great country. Donald Trump said that. Remember, in his address to the nation or the world, he said if Iran doesn't come up with a deal, he will reduce Iran or he will take it back he will bomb it to the Stone Age. Now, this is not fair. This could contribute to, I don't want to say, but this is not fair. Now we see Trump, leader of a democratic country, the country that is a mature democracy, the country that is takes pride in exporting democracy to other countries. We see him now, leader of that country, deploying the same tactics that Vladimir Putin is doing in Ukraine, blowing up civilian infrastructures. That is not fair. That's not how this war should be conducted, because they told us this war, when they go into this war, they told us that they are going there to disarm Iran of nuclear weapons and missiles. That was fine. Some of us supported that war, to be honest, because Iran was a threat to its neighbors, including Israel, because that's the only country that was bragging about how it wants to wipe out another nation out of the face of the world. That was not cool. That was not fair. But now, the people of Iran are not responsible for what their leadership was doing. Bombing this bridge, to me, it looks like America and Israel, they have gone too far. And they promise to follow with more attacks like this. This is how they're going to lose the support of people like us who supported them and other countries. Remember, Iran made the same mistake. Iran attacked its neighbors, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, hoping that by attacking them, they will turn against America and they force America to abandon its campaign against Iran. That's what Iran thought. But the same thing ended up mobilizing Iranian neighbors against Iran. And it is rumored that some countries behind the scene are actually forcing America or putting pressure on America to continue bombing Iran until it is weakened enough, because they don't trust Iran anymore. So if America and Israel are not very careful, the very same people that they're trying to save, the very same people that they are trying to open the way for them to go into the streets and demonstrate to overthrow the government, those people might turn against them. Because right now, the Iranian people, the civilians, are already paying a heavy price. Some of them are losing their life in the course of the bombings. Some of them, like I just said, the economy has collapsed. The people of Iran have suffered for a long time. And I don't think it's wise to cause more pain and suffering to them. And also, I don't think it's wise to damage the infrastructure that the people of Iran will need if you succeed in the regime change and you get a new regime in now. Why destroying infrastructure that will take years to rebuild? Why destroying universities? Why destroying bridges? Why destroying energy infrastructures? Because those are the things that the people that you're trying to save, when you save them, when you deliver them from this brutal regime, they will need those infrastructures. So what will happen if you finally get rid of the regime and Iran has been sent back to stone ages, where the people now are using candles, or if the candles will be available, because now in the stone ages the candles not even available. They're using kerosene lamps, they're using charcoal or firewood to cook. Is that the future of Iran that America and Israel are trying to create? I'm not taking sides, but I'm just trying to clarify things. And I'm, to be honest, I'm not happy with the way things are going now, because it looks like the whole idea of this war, the whole purpose of this war has changed now. It has become punishment now, not getting rid of the dangerous weapons. If they hit military targets, I don't have a problem with that. Here and there, there might be collateral damage. In civilian might get involved, or might get injured or lose their life. I know in war things like that happen, but deliberately targeting civilian infrastructure, that to me is a no. If I am to give advice to Trump and Netanyahu, I will say, you know what, you're doing it the wrong way. Because of that bridge, there were no terrorists on that bridge. There were no IRG on that bridge. There were no Basaj members on that bridge. It's just a bridge. Why destroying it?